Hi, my name is Scott. I'd like to introduce you to the Alien Eye running light. It's a headlamp made for running or just about anything where you need a lot of intensive light in a certain spot. Dentists have used it, veterinarians and large animal practices have used it. People who ride horses, bring their horses in from the fields at night use it, and it's very bright. It has 3 watts of power. It's an Edison Opto 3 watt 12 volt light, but here in this video I'll show you how to convert it to a 3.6 volt light, and it uses a simple battery pack. Slides off the back here, and here are your 3 AA nickel metal hydride batteries. The Alien Eye can also be used or built in a way such that it is used with bicycling. So you could use the same light for bicycling, and you just remove the helmet, the strap like this to prepare it for the bicycle helmet. These normally come off pretty easy. So that you have this base plate. And the helmet version would look somewhat like this, where we add a new connector. Instead of just using a solid wire, we use a 5.5 by 2.1 millimeter connector. And then we can also make a corresponding battery pack. Here I've taken 2 3-pack AA's for longer run time for biking, and then you simply plug it in like this, and you can use this in your backpack or in a t-shirt pocket. There's also the opportunity for not so long rides to make a battery pack that would adapt to the helmet, and then you can just turn it on by plugging it in here, and you can use a piece of Velcro to strap this battery pack to the helmet. And you could also use this battery pack in your running light. So it's a very flexible lighting system. Can be used for running, for mountain bike riding. The only disadvantage for mountain bike riding is the Edison Opto lamp here has a 38-degree beam, and it's fairly bright. It's wide. It's fairly it's good for running, but for biking it might be a little too wide of an angle for what you need. But you can see here on the helmet it's just strapped on, and you'd need a different strap. But it can be a very flexible system for triathletes who want to mountain bike and use the same light for running. So I'm going to show you what all you need to build your Alien Eye running light here. You're going to need, first of all, one of these cheapy 7 LED lights to actually cannibalize. You're going to need that to get this holding plate, and also you get the benefit of these 2 rings for the strap. Additionally, you'll need a Edison Opto 3 watt LED. I like this because once we get into the soldering, I'll show you why this light is optimal for the production of the light. Then you're going to need a battery holder with a switch. You can find these on eBay and also at different electrical sellers. I can sell you them from as well. And going to need a piece of wire about 19 inches long, and 3 twist ties. You're going to need something for the strap here to hold the strap down. I use cut up pieces of a large electrical shrink tubing, but you can also use sewn together pieces of elastic, and I use 3 pieces per lamp. And you're going to need some small pieces of wire here, 25 millimeters long. You actually need 2 pieces. You're going to need a piece of for the covers. You can put some elastic foam on here to cushion and help guide the strap so that it stays in one place here. This is where you have the polyurethane closed cell foam. For the alien eye for the mountain bike light, and you're going to need a cable like this with a female end and a male end. It's an extension cable, costs 3 or 4 euros. Of course, you're going to need 3 AA batteries, only rechargeables. The key here is only use rechargeable batteries with the light because there's no current limitation, and so the battery is actually the current limitation. So another thing here is to affix the alien eye to the plate, you're going to have to use some sort of a tube. Here's a brass tube I've used before. Here's a cut plastic tube. There's also aluminum. What I found right now works the best is to glue a 12 millimeter insulation stand from electrical work onto it, and then add 2 5 millimeter. So you need to make this here 23 millimeters to bridge. See on this alien eye here, there's a less amount of 2-piece epoxy, and it's made up of these 3 rings here. So I glue first the 12 millimeter ring on, and then when I assemble it, I put a 5 on each side. That makes the amount of time and amount of 2-piece epoxy a lot less. It's easier to make.